ونصلي على رسوله الكريم أما بعد أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم قال الله تعالى إن هدى الله هو الهدى وقال رسول الله صلى الله عليه وسلم خيركم من تعلم القرآن وعلمه صدق الله العظيم وصدق رسوله الكريم ربي اشرح لي صدري ويسر لي أمري واحلل عقدة من لساني يفقهوا قولي. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh, everyone. So now let's look at something more. I'm going to show you one more chart here, and then we'll come back to this information. Okay. So what we have learned so far, that a verb is an action. Yes?
Yes.
For example, if I want to talk about going somewhere, the action is to go. Yes?
Yes.
If I take a present tense, if I want to talk about somebody who's going right now, he's doing the act of going, I would say he goes. Agree? Yes?
Yes.
Yeah.
In the past tense, I'm going to say he went. Agree?
Yeah.
Okay. So this is all we need to learn in the Arabic language, that how do we deal with this? And I'm going to show you this before I delve into the Arabic. I want to show you this in English. Okay. How many pronouns we just looked at? 14.
Yeah.
14, right?
Mhm.
We looked at
Yes.
14 pronouns. So I can describe this action of going in 14 different ways. Follow?
Yes.
How? I'm going to say, and I'm going to talk about this word in Arabic. When we're dealing with fail, we're dealing with root letters. So I'm taking an example of these three root letters called za, ha, ba, because in Arabic, zahaba is the meaning of to go somewhere. Yeah. So just hang on with me. Let me display this information, and inshallah, then we will take it from there. So if I'm dealing with third person male, in English, I'm going to say he went for singular. I'm going to say they two went, two male went. Then I'm going to say, actually, this should be they all went. Yeah, there is a typo here. So so far, you understand what I'm trying to do here? That if I want to talk about the past tense, how would I explain the third person male? Am I going to say for singular, he went, they two men went, and then they all went? Yes?
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay. What about the female? I'm going to say she went, they two female went, and they all female went. Is it so far? Is it hard to understand this? Do we need to learn this, or we already know this?
We already know this.
We already know this, right? So I was given the task of explaining the action of going in the past tense. So what are the various combinations I can have? I can have three combinations for male in the third person, and I can cover the singular, dual, and plural. This is what I'm trying to do right now. I can do the same for the female. What about the second person? You went, you two went, you all went. Okay, since I'm telling you it's masculine, do you have any doubt that this is for the male?
Brother,
No.
there is an error in third
Yes.
person male.
Yes, this one. I know. I said this is the typo. Yes. Okay, what about the second person female? You went, you two female went, and you all went. Yes?
Yeah.
Now, when you're talking to somebody, can you see them when you're talking to somebody, or you know who you're talking to?
Yeah.
Yes.
If you know who you're talking to, you know whether they are male or female?
Yes.
Yes. So the idea is the same, but when we do in the Arabic, they will start to look different. What about the first person? Am I going to say I went and we two went, or we all went? Yes?
Yeah.
So these are the 14 different variations in the English language for the action to go in the past tense. Any questions about this or any confusion about this?
No, it's okay.
This is
Thank you.
something we already know. I'm not doing any rocket science here. I'm just putting on a piece of paper to explain to you the 14 different variations of the action of going in the past tense. Okay. So now let's look at this. What is the pronoun for he? Is it huwa? Okay.
Huma.
We just learned that, right? What about the they too? Is it huma?
Hum.
Huma.
No, for
Hum.
two.
Huma.
two.
Yeah.
Yes. And for all is home.
Hum.
Okay. For the female is hiya.
Yeah.
Okay. And for the two female is huma.
Huma.
Okay. Is for the more
Hunna.
than two female hunna.
Hunna.
Good. For the second person, the male is anta.
Anta.
Antuma. For two.
Antuma.
Okay. So let me say it. You just stay quiet and just listen to me. Huh? Just say yes or no. So the third person, the second person for all of you male is antum. Yeah.
Yeah.
For the female is anti and antuma and then antunna. For the I, is it ana? And
Yes.
for the we is
Nah.
nahnu. Okay. Is there anything we have done out of the ordinary here? We have just taken the English version of he and we have learned the Arabic version of that. Are these our pronouns? The 14 pronouns we looked at?
Yes.
Are they
Yes.
all rafa?
Yes.
Yes. And we are dealing with a verb. And in the Arabic verb, we said that these things are inside the verb itself. Where are they?
Inside the word.
Inside the verb. Okay, what are our root letters? We have zahaba. Yes. So now look at the suffix. For huwa, we don't have any suffix. What does the suffix mean? In Arabic language, when you're dealing with the past tense, you are going to look at the end of the verb. Where are you going to look at?
At the
End of the
end.
word. So suffix is at the end or is in the beginning?
At the end.
Okay, a prefix is in the beginning, right?
Yes.
And suffix is at the end. So when we are dealing with the Arabic past tense, we are looking for a suffix which will come out of these pronouns. Okay. From the huwa, we will not take any suffix because we cannot extract anything out. Can we extract anything out from the huwa? We can't. But from the huma, we will extract the alif. Yeah. Play along with me. Because look, Arabic grammar is not something I made or you made. This is made by the people of the book of the Arabic grammar. So they have created some rules, and our job is to understand them in a rational way and then understand them and memorize them so that we can start to apply them. So I'm giving you some details which will come in handy if you try to grab it as we go along. From the huma, we only are concerned about the alif. From the hum, we're going to take the waw and alif. Now, why do I do that? It's not me, it's the people of the grammar. So for the hiya is also hidden, no problem. From the huma, are we going to take alif? Yes. From the hunna, we're only going to take the noon. Are these sound like a suffix now? Do they look like a suffix?
Yeah.
Okay, good. From the anta, we'll just take the ta. From the antuma, we'll take the tuma. From the antum, we take the tum. Anti will be ti. Antuma will be the same. Tuma, tunna, tu, and na. Are you with me so far, guys? Okay. So now, when I make the Arabic of this word, he went, I'm going to simply say zahaba.
Zahaba.
So next time you see the verb zahaba, what information you're getting out of it? Okay.
He went.
He went. Yes. Are you with me so far, guys?
Yeah.
Okay. So what happened here? This zahaba giving me, do I see the huwa somewhere here inside?
No.
No.
Do I see it outside huwa? Did I say huwa? Did I say huwa zahaba or I said zahaba only?
Zahaba.
Zahaba. Because according to the definition, the pronouns are inside the verb. Yes? Okay.
Yes.
If I want to say two men went, so am I going to say Huma Zahaba, or I'm going to say Zahaba? What did I do?
Zahaba.
I took that alif, the one I took out of the Huma, and I attached it at the end. Is attaching at the end is a suffix?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay, so it become Zahaba. Now, what am I going to do for all of them? Am I going to say Zahabu?
Zahabu.
Because for the home, what is the suffix?
Wow.
This one, waw and alif, yes? Okay, for the went is Zahabat. Okay, in the Arabic language, how do we identify the feminine? Is there a round ta, the ta marbuta?
Yes.
Okay, so this ta sakina is the indication of the feminine ta. Yes, Zahabat. Follow? Okay, and what about if this is a feminine? Is the ta there? Yes.
Yeah.
Then we are going to put alif. So what is the difference between the male zahaba and female zahaba? Zahab,
It has
zahaba.
the ta. It has the
It
ta.
has the ta. So if you see zahaba, do you wonder what what is the gender is?
No, you know it's male because there's no
It's
ta. there.
male.
Yeah, it's male because there is no ta. And do you know the number? 2.
Yes.
Yes. When you say zahabu, you know that this is more than 2. Is it male or female?
It's
Male.
Male.
Yes. Zahabat is the female. She went. Zahabta, they too, female went. Now, who can guess the all of them? Zahab, na.
Zahabna.
Zahabna, right?
Zahabna.
Got it? Okay. You went. Zahabta.
Zahabta.
This is wrong. This is the typo here. It's supposed to be ta without the alif. Okay. Sorry about this. I get this done from Pakistan, and this just came before the class. I didn't get a chance to correct this. So sorry about that. It's a typo.
So, Brother Abid, I'm confused here.
Yeah, go ahead.
You just said ta is for female. Why is there ta in male?
Okay, that's what I'm trying to explain, that this alif is not supposed to be here. It's supposed to be like this, zahab ta with the fatha on it. Making sense?
Still
Okay.
not making sense because you said ta is.
Okay, imagine out of
female.
this. Okay, yes, I understand. What I'm saying is, this is zahab ta, there is alif after that. Yes.
Yeah.
The female, when it's alone, is zahabat, is a sakina. You follow?
Okay.
Okay, so it's supposed to be zahab ta, not ta. It's like zahab ta. Yes.
So if it has a zabar on the ta, then it's male.
Yes, without the alif.
Yes. Okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
Zahab tuma, you two male went. Zahab tum, you all male went. If you have to say she went or you went female, you're going to say zahab
Zahabti.
ti. Okay. So imagine now there is a zahab ta with the fatha on the top and not here, and there is no alif. Yeah. Okay. Zahab tuma, you two female went, right? Again, when you have second person, you know who you're talking about, right? You know whether it's a male or female, right? But if you see zahab tuma and zahab tuma here, it's hard to distinguish between a male or female, correct?
Mm-hmm.
But in the third person, it was easy because there was zahabta and there was zahaba.
Yeah.
Because you're talking about something ghaib, something third person. You don't know. But then the context will tell you whether you're dealing with a male or female. Yeah. Okay. What about all of you female went? You all female went will be
Zahabtuna.
zahabtunna. Yes. And then zahabtu, I went.
I went.
And zahabna, we went. Okay. So guys, what was the purpose of this exercise? What is the purpose of this exercise? The purpose of this exercise is, if we get our head around this logic right now, this is what all the verbs are about. In Arabic, you will be given a 3 root letter. There were 3 root letters will be given to you, and you will be given a pattern. Okay. And then you will be supposed to know the 14 variation of them for past tense, 14 variation of them for the future and present tense. And then you need to know the variation for giving the commands and the do's and the don'ts. And this is all hidden in this chart right here. Okay. So if I tell you to say he left, and the root word will be kharaja. Kharaja means he left. Yes. You know what kharaja means? Kharaja means to leave.
Exit.
To exit, to leave. Yes.
Yeah.
So then if I give you the kharaja, and if it says it's on the pattern of fa'ala, then your job is to make for the past tense 14 different variations.
Yeah.
This category of Arabic we call sarf. Why do we call it sarf? Because the English word for sarf is morphology. What is it?
Morphology.
One word forms into a different word. So from the zahaba, did we change the root letters?
No.
But out of those 3 letters, how many sentences we get?
14.
14. Is zahaba a complete sentence?
Yeah.
Yes.
Zahaba is he went. Yes.
He went.
Okay. So when I say he went, it is a complete jumla ismiya, because is there a verb and the file in there? The one who's doing the job of going?
Yes.
Yeah.
And when we don't say the name of the file, can I say Zahaba Hamidun? Now, what will be the translation of that?
Hamid went.
Hamid went. So did I replace the huwa with Hamid?
Yes.
Okay. So if Hamid is not mentioned, then if I only say Zahaba, then you need to think the pronoun is already inside the noun. Is that making sense? Now let's look at this one. Over here, you see Nasara. Okay. What are the root letters? Noon, Sad, and Ra. Yes. Nasara mean to help. Yeah. Yes.
Okay.
Nasara mean to help. So is that a verb?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So on the pattern of Zahaba, if I give you Noon, Sad, Ra, you're going to say Nasara, he helped. Agree?
Okay.
Yes. So, but over here, I have written Huwa Nasara. Yes. You see that there is a Huwa beside the Nasara?
Yeah.
Okay. Why am I showing you this? Do I need to write the Huwa here?
No.
No. If I see Nasara, what will be my translation?
He helped.
He helped. I'm going to assume that Huwa is part of Nasara. Agree?
Yeah.
Okay. So you might ask me, Brother Abid, why can't I write Huwa Nasara? Yes. Technically, you can say,
Yeah.
why do I have to guess there is a Huwa in the Nasara? Why don't I clearly write Huwa Nasara?
Redundant.
One is redundant, but it is if you think about it, is Huwa a noun? Is Huwa a
Yeah.
pronoun, right? A pronoun is a noun, yes?
Yeah.
Okay. Earlier, why did I bother to tell you about Jumla Ismiya? In a Jumla Ismiya, what is the high level definition? A Jumla Ismiya starts with a noun.
No.
Agree?
Yeah.
Is it coming back? I mean, there was no rocket science there. We said a Jumla Ismiya, a nominal sentence, is the one which starts with a noun. Agree?
Agree.
Okay. Are we dealing with nouns? Are we dealing with nouns or are we dealing with verbs now?
Verbs.
Verbs. What is the definition of a verbal sentence?
Starts with the verb.
Starts with a verb. So is this a nominal sentence or is a verbal sentence?
Verbal sentence.
Verbal
This is, if I say Huwa Nasara, then I'm making it a
It's a
verbal
nominal
sentence.
Nominal, yes.
Is my target to make a nominal sentence, or my target is to make a verbal sentence?
Make a verbal.
Verbal sentence. So I did this to help you understand this, so that you know that instead of writing huwa nasara, you're simply going to say nasara, but you know in your mind that huwa is inside nasara. Okay, from this day onward, we don't want to worry about this. When I say nasara, your translation will be he helped. When I say nasara, you will say both of them helped, because in the nasara, what is the suffix? The alif. Where is the alif came from? From the huma. Now, can you do this mathematics if you don't know what huwa, huma, hum is?
Yes.
If you don't know your pronouns, can you make sense out of this?
Yes.
You can't. So you need to know your pronouns wholeheartedly, like the back of your hand.
Yeah.
You need to know, and again, in a verbal sentence, the minimum structure is you need to have a fail, and you need to have the file, the one who's doing the action. Without the file, the action itself is incomplete, because we need a doer for an action. And is the jumla ismiya just the fail, or it is fail plus file?
Fail plus 5.
Fail plus file. Okay, so huwa nasara, I can't write huwa nasara, because in Arabic, the verbs, they are preceded by the pronoun or preceded by the file. In the jumla fe'liya, when I write the formula, was the fail first or the file first? If you guys remember that.
Fail first.
Fail was first, right? Because that is what the default Arabic rule is. If you're dealing with verbs, the verb will come first and the file will follow it. If the file will come afterwards.
So
That's why I cannot say huwa nasara, because huwa nasara will make it a nominal sentence and not a verbal sentence. Plus, it's a redundant. I know nasara mean he helped. Yeah, question.
Yeah.
You had a question? Somebody had a question?
so we never write huwa nasara. We'll just say nasara because that's already contained in it.
Exactly.
But like you said, because we want to make a verbal sentence. What if we don't want to make a verbal sentence? What
Yes.
would be a
So in that case, you will say huwa nasara, and then huma nasara, hum nasaru. You see, I wrote it right down here for you. Nahnu nasarna, ana nasartu. This is it acceptable? Yes, it is acceptable, but does it use in a normal Arabic? No, nobody will say ana nasartu. They will say nasartu.
Okay.
Follow? Okay, so since we are running out of time, I want to quickly show you this slide here. Look at this. Hamidun zahaba. Yes. Is over here. Hamidun, I told you, I'm telling you right now, this is rafa. Because when the noun is singular, if you see there's two dhammas, that means it's in the rafa. Agree? Can we agree with that?
Yeah.
Okay, so over here, Hamidun Zahaba. So, Brother Sharik, you just asked me a question. Is it okay to write like this? So, over here, it says Hamid went. Yes?
Right.
Or Hamid went.
Right, yeah.
So, this is a nominal sentence because it started with the noun first.
Noun. Yeah.
Yes? So, it's acceptable. But look, the way we're supposed to write. We say Zahaba Hamidun. This is more like it because now this is a verbal sentence.
So generally, for every sentence, can we assume that it should be a verbal sentence? Nominals are either very few.
No. They are both acceptable. I mean, we can change a nominal sentence into a verbal sentence, and we can change a verbal sentence into a nominal sentence. But what is the grammatical rule for Arabic verbs? That they prefer that the verb comes before the file.
Okay.
Yes.
That's like a global Arabic rule.
Yes, that's a rule. So over here, Hamidun Zahaba is a legal sentence. In here, Zahaba is the fail, and the Zamirun, Mustatar. So over here, the file. But this is a nominal sentence. Over here, this is a verbal sentence because it's starting with the verb. Okay, Zahaba Hamidun. Yes, is Hamid equivalent to he? Is a male?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
So, and look at the female. Fatimatu Zahabat. Yes. This is a nominal sentence or a verbal sentence?
Nominal.
Nominal. But if I say Zahabat Fatimatu, what is this?
Verbal
Verbal
Okay. Now, if I say something like this, now play along with me, guys. Notepad. Okay. Let's see. Where is it? Okay. If I say, sorry. Come on. Okay. If I say Zahaba, what did that mean?
He went.
He went. Okay. If I say Zahabat,
She went.
she went. Yes. Because I'm not telling you specifically who went. But can I say Zahabat Fatima too?
Yes, yes.
Yes.
Over here, what will be the translation? Fatima went.
Fatima went.
If I say Zahabat, she went.
Yeah.
Right? To reinforce the idea that every verb has the pronoun inside it by default. And how do you identify them? For the past tense, the pronoun will come in the form of a suffix. Yeah. For huwa and hiya, we don't have any suffix. We know that zahaba mean huwa and zahabat mean hiya. But when I say zahaba, when I put an alif, then I mean I took from the huma only the alif. Okay. I don't expect you to understand this concept right there, but I think I planted the seed today, and I'm sure that you're not too far off from the actual idea. Are you feeling confident that if we put attention to it, we can conquer this, right? Yes. So over here, anta zahabta, you went. Yes. Verbal sentence, nominal sentence.
Can you remove the notepad from the top?
Okay. Look,
Sorry.
I'm talking about this one. I want you to look at anta zahabta. This one. Can you see this one?
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. So what I was trying to say, anta zahabta is a nominal or verbal?
Nominal.
Nominal. Right. Now, if I go ahead and say anti zahabti, what is that? Nominal or verbal?
Nominal.
Nominal, right? But if I say if I just say zahabta, what does that mean?
Went.
You went.
You
Verbal
went.
sentence.
You went.
Verbal sentence. But what is the pronoun here? You went.
You went.
Failun is zahaba. What is the file? Ta. And what did we say in our over here? That the ta is, this is the suffix. So inshallah, this chart, if you guys look at it again, and I'm going to share it with you guys. First you do, because you're new to Arabic, I want you to take an action. If I give you the root letters, and if I tell you the English of it, then make that 14 variation in English first. Yeah. Because most people fail on here. Because if I take them to 14 variations of Arabic without giving them these details, their mind cannot comprehend that what is going on. So I want you to think in English. If I have to define the action of going in past tense in English, how many variations I can come up with in the form of a pronoun? He went, they two went, they all went. She went, they two went female. They all went female. You see where I'm going with this? Right? Then if you know your pronouns, huwa, huma, hum, huma, hiya, huma, hunna, anta, antuma, antum, anti, antuma, antunna, ana, nahnu. Very easy. If you do it like few times, looking at yourself in the mirror, you will have no problem memorizing that. And then you will understand what this means. These are the pronouns. Then we need to get, for the past tense, we need suffix. Huwa, no problem. Huma, alif. Hum, waw, alif. Hiya, no problem. Huma, alif. Hunna, noon. Anta, ta. Antuma, tuma. Antum, tum. Anti. So didn't I say that it's like a game? Right? If you're playing a game and you know the rules of the game, then it becomes easy. Yes? So now, zahaba, huwa, there was hidden, no need to put anything. But for zahaba, I added the alif to the ba. Yes? Because I'm dealing with two male. So I have to add this suffix alif, which got here. For the plural, I had to put the waw alif. Got it, guys?
I have one question actually. Why there is a special mention for two people actually? I
Where?
mean, like, for example, why can't we? Why it is they two went? Why can't it be they went?
Okay, so remember earlier I said in English and other languages, the dual, which is two, is also considered plural. Yeah?
Yeah.
They're not going to say they two went. They will say they all went. They will take, in English, the dual is considered plural. Yes?
Yeah.
But in Arabic, there is a distinction. They deal with one and two separately. And then anything more than two, they call it jama, the plural.
Okay.
That's why I have to specify they two went. Now, inshallah, when we read the story of Hazrat Adam in many places in the Quran, how many people Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is talking to? Adam and Eve, right? Adam and Hawa. Yes? So you will find this style of writing there because Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is talking to two people.
Two people.
He will say, Wala takraba. Why takraba? That you two do not go close to that tree.